Hi guys, welcome to your first day of Global Studies, and we are going to be reading one of my favorite books, and I know a lot of you have read this because this was our school book last year, and it's called Say Something, and it's by Peter Reynolds, and I'm going to have you guys to be thinking a lot about some choices that we can make using tools that we get from the book, okay? So let's start. Say Something by Peter Reynolds. So here are some examples of ways that we could say something. So some of the examples are keep going, never stop, stay strong, follow your heart, be brave, peace, together is better. So what are some ways that you think that you might be able to say something? And we're going to talk about this again at the end of the book. So over here you can see here are some more ways that you can say something, and then here's the first page of the book, and it just says Say Something by Peter Reynolds. The world needs your voice. Mine? Yes, yours. Go ahead. It doesn't need to be perfect as long as it's from your heart. You don't have to be loud. Powerful words can be a whisper. You can say something in so many ways with words, with action, with creativity. Your voice doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be something, right? If you see someone lonely, okay, now I want you guys to think. If you see someone lonely, what would you do? Just think. Don't share. Just think. What do you think the next page might say? Say something by just being there for them. Just be there for them. Just be a kind person and go and be there with them. That's a way that we can say something. If you see an empty canvas, which just means an empty piece of paper, could be an empty painting canvas, say something with your brush. If you see an empty lot, and we're going to be talking a lot about ways that we can help our environment, so this one is really cool. Say something by planting a seed and watching it bloom. If you see someone being hurt, what do you think we should do if we see someone being hurt? I want you to think about it. Say something by being brave. And you can see this student is being super brave, and he's saying, you need to stop because that guy was not being very nice, right? If you see something beautiful, we're not going to take it because we don't take things from the environment. Instead, what could we do? We could say something with a poem. And if you don't like poems, maybe you could draw a picture of it. If you have a brilliant idea, and I'm sure you guys are filled with brilliant ideas, say something with confidence. And confidence means you know what you're talking about and you're going to tell the whole world. If you want to show the world who you are, and I want all of you to show the world who you are at all times, don't ever be scared to say who you are. Be who you are, be yourself. Say something with style. Ta-da! And she's got an awesome sense of style there, you can see. If you are angry, okay, I'm going to think right now about how is a way that I could say something when I'm angry. Because we all get angry, we all feel all sorts of emotions, and that's okay, right? But how could we say something when we're angry? Maybe somebody made us angry. Think about it. Say something to help people understand. Okay, so this girl right here is saying, you made me feel invisible and that really hurt. And the boy is saying, I'm really sorry. So if something makes you angry, we get to say something about it. We have an opinion. We have a choice to say, that makes me angry. That makes me upset. That hurt my feelings. We get to say that. If you see an injustice is a really powerful word. It just means something is not right. Okay, so if you see something that is not right, say something peacefully. Okay? And peacefully just means without violence or in a kind way. So this little boy has a sign that says no more hurting people because he just wants peace. And inspire others to do the same. So tell your classmates, hey, I made a sign to help peace. You should make a sign for whatever is important to you. And we're going to talk more about what's important to you individually next week. And here's all their different signs, and they're very beautiful. Sometimes you'll say something and no one will be listening. So sometimes I say stuff and I don't think anybody is listening. But you need to keep saying what's in your heart. You need to keep saying what's important to you. Keep saying it, guys. Your voices are very important in this day and age, and you need to keep saying it. So keep saying whatever's important to you. If you're grateful for being alive, I'm so grateful to be alive. So what can we do if we're grateful to be alive? We can quietly say something to the stars or to the universe. Sometimes I will tell my mom or dad, I'll tell my friends, I'm really happy to be alive today. And we should all be grateful that we're alive because we get to change the world together. Look at her just standing there. She's grateful. Some people find it easier to say something than others. So maybe you're shy, and that's okay because when I was in elementary school, I was so shy and I didn't want to say anything. But that's okay. That's okay because remember, we can whisper and we can think something. That's okay. But everyone has something to say. Okay, we all have a purpose that we're really excited about, and we all have something to say. It could be I'm happy, or I'm sad, or I'm mad, but we all have something to say. So when you're ready, say something. Okay, the last part of this book is really important because it says your voice can inspire, heal, and transform, and your voice can change the world. So in global studies, this was a really good book to open up with because we are going to talk about ideas and how you guys can change the world. And we're going to call ourselves the world changers. And we are going to constantly say, and I want you to say it with me, be the change. Be the change. Because we are going to, all throughout this whole year, talk about things that are important to us and how we can change the world and make it a better place. So, my goal for you guys tonight is to talk with your families. Talk about ways that you can say something that might be really important to helping the world out, or how you might be able to say something to your teachers about something that's important to you, or maybe you want to tell me, and that's amazing because all next week we're going to talk about what's important to you. And I cannot wait to hear your guys' ideas.